necessarily as a bodybuilder, but more of like how successful that person has become in America. And I definitely consider him a role model, but not necessarily because he's a bodybuilder.
When did you start lifting weights?
I was 12 years old.
And how old are you now?
I'm 25.
Why did you begin lifting weights?
A bunch of different reasons. The main reason was to improve my hitting in baseball, because when I was growing up, the only sport I really played, baseball and hockey. So I did that for that, and also it helped, because girls used to always make fun of how skinny my legs were. And what do you know, when I started weight training, my legs just started growing a lot, and that's a good thing.
Yeah. Do you feel like lifting weights increases your sex appeal?
Some to some of the population it does, but to others it doesn't. It's when I talk to a lot of girls, they definitely say, some say they like it, some say they don't. So it's kind of like, you have to do it because you love it, not for girls.
Yeah. How does like weightlifting and bodybuilding affect like your social life or the school?
Well, it's definitely when I first started bodybuilding competitively, it definitely took I wasn't as available to hang out with my friends like I was, when I was in high school and just lifting weights and just playing football. So it definitely puts a little bit of a toll on your social life, because you're spending so much time preparing your meals, eating 6 times a day, going to the gym, and also sleeping, 6 to 8 hours a day. So it takes up a lot of time. So it does take a little bit of a toll on your social life.
Have you ever been in like a competition?
Definitely, yes, I have.
What kind of things do you win at competitions?
Well, of course, I'm an amateur bodybuilder. I wouldn't be here at Florida State if I wasn't an amateur. So, in amateur competitions, basically you have to pay to enter them, and you basically pay for everything unless you're sponsored. And the only thing you win is a trophy, and you get, your pictures in a magazine, you get exposure. And the way you basically advance to become a professional is through winning your pro card at the nationals. So then once you become a pro, you have a lot of exposure, and you're more likely to be sponsored.
Does your family support you in bodybuilding?
My family, they don't really support it. They think that they're happy that I enjoy doing something, and I have something outside of just school and my job. They're happy about that. But as far as they're not really. They like the whole part of me working out and eating healthy. But when it comes to time to diet for a contest, they don't like that. They don't support that, because it's a lot of you're doing more training. You're cutting your calories. You're restricting your caloric intake, and I become a little bit irritable when I diet. So.
Has weightlifting had any negative effects on your life and anything in general?
Negative effects as far as there's a little bit of a negatives here and there. It's there's definitely been it kind of like ties into like the social things. Like there's been girls I wanted to date before, and they actually pursued me in the beginning, and I was a little frustrated that they didn't. They pursued me, and they basically thought I was somebody I wasn't. So it's kind of like that's the one thing that I think is most frustrating about this. Some people, they don't realize what it takes to be a bodybuilder and to do this. So.
How do you feel about bodybuilding stereotypes?
A lot of people mock it, and there used to be a time when I was kind of like, why would somebody mock that? It takes such discipline to do that.
Yeah.
But now when they do it, I just laugh. I hear the jokes all the time, and it makes me laugh too. So I just go along with it. Some people, most people, when they make fun of you, I think it's because they like you. But a lot of times it does become annoying when there's all the stereotypes and people ask you that when they really don't even know you.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Definitely.